In this video, I am going to go over wiring the rest of the managers in the main menu scene. So we'll start with the Save Load Manager. This is the UI references for all the buttons on the Save Load panel. This slot prefab is the only one that can't be dragged from the scene. This one you will need to drag the prefab from your assets folder. If you click on that, you'll see it's located right here. The reason for that is because the save slots are spawned, multiple slots are spawned in the save load panel, and how many are spawned depends on how you have your setup in here. So if there's 2 per page, then it'll spawn 2 of these save slot prefabs per page. Now, slot container, this is where those prefabs are being spawned. So when the slot prefab comes in, it's going to go right into there. Okay, so next, title text, self-explanatory. You got your close button. Now these are going to be located under this grid, so make sure when you're dragging those in, you have to come under grid 1 for the save load and close, and the next page and previous page are under grid 2. This no saves message, this is optional, but this is if there are no saves available, this will show across your load page saying that there's no save games currently available to load. The confirm dialog prefab, this is in case you decide to edit a prefab you're going to use for every scene. We don't have one made right now. It's going scene by scene, and it's being transferred with this don't destroy on load tag. So if you decide to create a prefab, you can drag that in there. Right here, this is save mode. This, if you uncheck this, then the save system will basically be deactivated, so make sure that that's checked. Next, we'll go to the UI Audio Manager. This basically controls the music in your background, your playlist, and also the button clicks and hover sounds for your mouse. So you can change that all in here. You can set your main mixer, and that is set on don't destroy on load. But you know, as with anything else, if you drag this prefab into another scene, you can change these settings and have it differ between scenes, because this will not overwrite it when you transfer to the new scene. This runtime player manager is for stats, items, currency, dialogue history if you're tying into a dialogue system. This is basically just a base system to allow you to start your own off of this, or to tie in from another system. Now if you're not going to use that part of the system, you can just delete this, so it's not required. Now the credits controller and the credits scene. This credits controller only needs to be in this main scene, but you will need to wire all this stuff from the credits menu into here for it to work. And the tooltips, when you set up tooltips, you will need to put this in every scene, and then when you actually want to use the tooltip, you will need to go to the button you want to attach it to. So let's say profile 0, and you want to add this tooltip trigger. So you type tooltip into the box, you can add this tooltip trigger, and once that's on there, you can type in the message you want to come up when you hover, and you can select whether you want that tooltip to anchor to the cursor or to the button that you attach the script to. Alright. The canvas profile, this is just if you want to change the stuff for the profile here. And I don't think anything else needs to be wired in. So that is the rest of the setup for the main menu. In the next video, I will talk about the gameplay scene. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.